Hi, I'm Dustin, product manager for Minn Kota, and we're here at our Mankato, Minnesota facility, home of Minn Kota Trolling Motors. This is where we build every trolling motor that you see on the water. Today, I'm going to introduce you to something that I'm really excited about. That is our Riptide Instinct QUEST trolling motor. This was designed and built for saltwater. Here are the top 10 things you need to know about Riptide Instinct. Saltwater tested to the max. We've been building trolling motors for over 90 years, and we took everything that we learned in those 90 years and built all new saltwater motors from the ground up. These have been rigorously tested here in our lab, in our tank, and countless hours in saltwater region on our test boats. We didn't stop there. Our field testers have battle tested these motors day in and day out for months on end in some of the harshest saltwater fishing environments to validate and prove out this design. Enhanced sealing. We have superior sealing throughout the design of this motor to ensure there's no saltwater getting into critical areas or electronics in the design of the motor. We have a sealed insert in the control box cover to keep water out when taking heavy salt spray or spearing waves. Our trim motor and position sensor are sealed in a machined cast aluminum housing away from the belt and pulleys, ensuring no water will come in contact with any of the electronics or the trim motor. The tilt actuator features sealing to the motor and drivetrain to eliminate any water damage. Steering motor is sealed and protected from any water or moisture. We have a sealed and direct wired connection that is the avenue for communication between our motor control board, our trim motor, and position sensor to ensure the system stays connected at all times, even in the roughest conditions. Steering and trim resolution. Our true position sensors for trim and steering provide true position of the motor at all times, even in the event of a power loss. We even have a built-in heading sensor that gives you features like spot lock jog and straight on deploy, which indexes the motor straight with the keel of the boat every time you deploy Instinct. Motor mount with centralized tilt actuator. We thought about everything when we designed these saltwater motors, and that started with the motor mount. This large, robust mount was designed to handle the high stresses of long shafts and high torque brushless motors that will be used on large saltwater boats. We placed the heavy-duty tilt motor and drive shaft in the center of the motor mount to create a balanced and even loading that provides a quiet and smooth stow and deploy cycle every time. New motor control board. These Instinct QUEST motor control boards can now be software upgraded in the field via the new One Boat Network app or a connected Humminbird fish finder. Durable stow and latch sensors. The sensor design has optimal spring torsion and durable corrosion prevention so that the motor knows its stowed or latched position every time, even when exposed to debris and salt residue. No tool manual stow design. Loss of power is unlikely, but with long days on the water, this can happen. If this were to occur, we've simplified the manual stow to be done with a few easy steps and without tools. QUEST technology. These are the most powerful motors we've ever developed, and that's thanks to our QUEST technology dual 24 volt, 36 volt brushless motors. They give you up to 50% more torque and 30% more runtime on the water. Battery monitoring system. Our battery monitoring system, which is exclusive to Humminbird, gives you real-time trolling motor battery data based off of prop speed. The dashboard will show remaining runtime and time to empty, all based on your prop speed at the given time. Longer shafts. Our new, larger, carbon fiber infused shafts provide the stiffness you need to position, maneuver, and control even the biggest boats and are backed by a lifetime warranty. All Riptide Instinct QUEST trolling motors come in two colors, white and all black. We also have 4 different shaft length options, 60-inch, 72, 87, and for the first time ever in an auto stow deploy motor, 100 inches.